record? We're live, Bert. If you want to talk into that mic, let me just check.
Yeah. See what we're working with here. Man, I don't even have to move. I could just like sit here. Is this a good? Do I need to be closer to the mic, or how are we feeling about this?
Oh, no, solid.
Solid?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, mate. Let's get after it.
Let's get into this. So is that recording audio too? I'd hate to like.
Yeah, so that's on recording through the mics.
Okay. So everything's recording. That's recording. I see a red light. I see a red light.
Beauty.
Everything's good?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good.
Let me go do not disturb on this mofo. Man, it's weird without the freaking headphones. I guess it's been so long that I didn't really notice it.
Yeah.
But then, like, when I was watching it back, I was like, oh, shoot, I don't have the headphones on.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of miss it.
Do you?
Because I kind of like hearing myself. Like, I like
It's a good
hearing-
judge of like, I'm talking too loud.
Yeah.
I'm too close to the mic.
Yeah. And it just feels like you're, like, locked in. Like, it's real. Okay, to kick this off, I say I think we got to break down the fights, right?
Yeah, we got to.
Because we kind of ended the last pod on the build-up of the
I know.
Dustin freaking Poirier fight.
Yeah. Who was the co-main? Paulo Costa and Kopilov. Was that co-main?
I know Paulo Costa fought. I didn't watch the card. So
Well,
you're gonna
also
have to,
you have
I know who won the fights, but like,
okay. Michael Johnson fought a guy named Zellhuber, Zellhuber's like this new kid. Just last fight had a war. He's just a straight up dog. Fought a guy named Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson's been around for a while, right?
Long time.
Okay.
Long time.
I know that name.
Still in it. He's had his ups and downs. He's fought everyone and beat Zellhuber, the new guy on the block. Kind of the gatekeeper, you know? Like, is this young kid, can he beat?
Like you got to go through the vet to
Yeah.
kind of get to the next stage. Okay.
Yeah, kind of. And Michael Johnson just too fast.
Really?
Too fast. He's always been a fast guy. He's early in his career knocked out Dustin Poirier, Edson Barboza, some of the greats.
Sure.
You know, just too quick for Zellhuber. He started coming back in the third round, but just Michael Johnson's a freak, man. Just a dog. Just a straight up dog.
Dang.
Yeah.
So, but he's kind of old, right?
Yeah, he's getting up there. He's not 40 yet, but he's 37.
Well, we were
like
talking
that.
about this week, but I'm under the presumption that age is just a number now with athletes.
Yeah.
But you kind of have a different take which my take is that MMA hasn't really caught up to the persona of like an MMA athlete versus the persona of like a NBA, NFL, even a soccer athlete is a little bit different, I think.
I was thinking about this, and I'm like, you have, LeBron James, who you've heard spends
$1 million
$1
plus.
million on recovery a year. And I'm like, who in the UFC? And I'm like, oh, well, Ilia Topuria is doing hyperbaric chambers, ice baths, saunas, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can pinpoint a single guy. Is the whole division, is all of NBA players, are they all doing everything like that too?
Well, I think a big difference is that NBA, NFL is such like a team sport that like NBA players, like their facilities, they have their own practice facilities. So they have their own hyperbaric chambers at the facility.
Yeah.
They have their own team doctors,
Yeah.
team physicians, team therapists,
Yeah.
team whatever. And they are like taking them through all of these protocols. Like one guy's job might just be recovery modalities, and he's got a team, and they're like pinpointing everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which
then-
the UFC has like the PI, which is.
But it's
they're
in Vegas.
Right. There's only one, or I think there's a couple now, but yeah, they have their own fight camp wherever they are in the world. And then sometimes they can use the UFC PI whenever,
Sure.
but obviously a guy in Dagestan's not going to Vegas every weekend to.
But just like you said, Ilya is kind of the new face of MMA, like the new generation, the new wave,
Yeah.
and look what he's accomplished already,
Yeah.
and he incorporates all those modalities. So what does that say?
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
they successful? Like, is it like a net positive? Obviously, it's a net positive on your body. It can't hurt you.
Yeah.
But like, is that the difference? Or is it just, he's just a generational talent kind of guy? But I think that's a question. But also another question is like, are people going to start emulating him? You know, MMA fighters, are they going to start taking in all those recovery things?
Absolutely.
And then to me, I think those type of things just keep growing and growing and growing in the whole like longevity space. I think the majority of people, like just everyday people that go to work and have a family and aren't like billionaires or aren't like super plugged in with all of this like research and all this kind of stuff. I think that there's a lot of stuff going on kind of under the radar. I think people are going to like 140.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I
Big-
mean, what's his name? The Ultimate Human, Gary Brecka.
Gary Brack.
I mean, he says he's going to 120.
Well, that's biblically, that's the cutoff.
120?
Is God said that no man will ever live. I hope this is right.
This sounds right.
In like the Old Testament, he talks about how these guys were living to like 500, 600,
Yeah, they were
700. It was
800.
insane. But then there came a point in the Bible where he was like, he said it's 120 and no man will live past 120.
Wow.
And so all this stuff that everybody's doing, I'm like, I wondered, I don't know.
Do
I
you
mean,
do you see like a point in it? Are you like, what's the point?
in what?
And like all this longevity stuff.
I see both sides.
Do you think that like maybe people without faith are trying to like extend their lives longer because they don't have faith, because they don't think something's after it, or are they just
I think it's just like human nature. Like,
how far can we evolve and live longer?
I want to
and-
live the longest, be the best. I want to be the first one to do it too.
See, I think there's like some like underground like tech innovator type guys that are like doing crazy stuff, like extending the length of their telomeres, like getting some like DNA. I don't know any of this stuff.
I
but-
mean, I believe they're doing everything possible.
I mean, Gary Brecka said he was going to 120, but that was nothing. That he helps guys and he knows guys that are going to like 140.
Is this have to do with like their biological age?
Yes.
You know, because we both use Whoop, and there's a, which you have the new one. It doesn't show me, but like
Oh,
on
yours
your-
doesn't have the age?
Mm-mm.
Ah, that's right.
So like on your Whoop, it'll tell you your your age, but it'll also tell you your biological age
Yeah.
based on your daily routine
Yeah.
of working out, eating.
Which, I mean, I think you still have to kind of take that with a grain of salt because it's not like it doesn't have my blood. It
Definitely.
doesn't have like
Definitely.
saliva tests, hair
Yeah.
tests,
Yeah.
family history, all that kind of stuff. But just based on like performance and everyday like markers, like now it takes my blood pressure, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sleep, recovery, strain every single day. So I'm 25, but it says I'm 18, which is kind of crazy.
That is pretty
So, I
wild.
mean, barring
You're
any
18, bro.
barring any any sort of like accidents or like
Yeah. Yeah.
traumatic things like a car wreck or something like that. I think they're saying like Gary Breck and these other guys are like just biologically like they're not going to have a heart attack. They're not going to have like any of these heart diseases or diabetes isn't going to kill them and all this kind of stuff. Like their body can function up until 120, 130, 140, which is insane. It's like, do you want to live that long? Would you want to live that long?
I don't know. It depends what I can do. I mean, can my body really function that well at
I mean, just
120?
just think like 120 would be like you were like 80.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
That's the thing. I heard Rogan talking about it the other day. He was like, I've got 30-year-old biceps, He's, taking stuff and it's
Yeah.
like science. I don't have 50-year-old arms. I've got 30-year-old arms.
that's true. I have friends that have always said that they don't want to get old.
Same.
Like,
You used to have one friend that had a real low number. He's like,
I think it was like 36. He's like, yeah, when I'm 36, I'm just, like, that's it.
he thinks like anything above 36. He's like, I can't do what I
Yeah.
used to.
He doesn't want to stick around after that. Which I think he's going to because now he's married and
Yeah, he was too young.
he was too young. That was when
His biological age he was not
Yeah.
matured yet.
he was like 9.
Yeah.
I think he was like 14, 15, something like that.
When he was saying that.
I think I would go. I think I'd go for it.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'd be into it. I feel like it takes a lot of, I think those guys are super like type A disciplined. Like, I mean, of
Super.
course.
Yeah, they have to be.
But that kind of, I was thinking about like routines today. And like, obviously that would take like an insane routine.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking like there's power in like a routine, but then I feel like it could also be sort of detrimental.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think in my own life, sometimes it's detrimental because I'm definitely like a super like routine person. But then sometimes you kind of miss out on opportunities because you're like, oh, I have to do this. Like that's part of my routine.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know I think it's overall good, but I was reading something and they were talking about how the best balance is to have kind of like a core routine, like a core routine of like sleep, like overall wellness and fitness, overall nutrition, like those sort of routine things, but then leaving time in the day where it's almost like just an uninterrupted block, like, or not uninterrupted, but interrupted block. Like it's there for creativity, for spontaneity, for like opportunities that arise, for your own creative mind to
Yeah.
think of things. And
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of good. But then I think like if that time's left open and there's nothing on, it's like I just get bored easy, I
Yeah.
think. So I'd rather have something
Uh-huh.
in a
I
routine.
get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. What's your routine like?
It's kind of been hectic lately.
Yeah.
But I guess we can talk about that.
You've had a
Yeah.
little surgery.
Yeah, I had 40 stitches in the back.
40?
40. 20 internal and 20 exterior, or on the outside. And today was the first day that I've ran, like got like worked out in the past like 3.5 weeks.
Jeez.
So it's been a beautiful day, man. It's been a beautiful day.
Okay, so what was like the 3 weeks like?
Oh,
while you were down?
mentally,
Yeah,
just brutal.
really.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, you weren't able to do much at all. Like even walking was kind of difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucked.
I can't imagine.
Mentally, it's like physically, it is what it is. You're like, I just have to like not do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the mental part that you're like, oh my God. Like, and I get bored when I'm not doing anything. So, and I couldn't do anything. So it was like just mentally, I was like going crazy.
Did you see, were there any like upsides, positives? Because I hear some guys talk about how like boredom, sometimes it's good to be bored,
Yeah.
and that there's power in boredom. No, there's nothing.
No,
There's nothing
that's wrong. There's no power in boredom.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe if boredom was a choice.
Yes. Yes.
I think sometimes, like,
Well, I had been in a solid routine. Well, I say solid routine. My routine's not as routine as yours. You know what I mean? Like,
but
I'm a little
still,
more.
You still like were active.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like worked out and
Yeah.
ran and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But maybe it was a little bit more fluid.
Yeah. Fluid.
Yeah.
You've been using that word lately a lot.
What was I using that for
We
the
were
other day?
talking-
I was like, yeah, I'm fluid, man. I forget. I think we were talking about bowl time or something.
Yeah. Bowl time being a fluid business.
Yeah, it's real fluid, man.
It flows when you're open.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
but it sucks, man. It really does. It's just, I'd been in a routine of working out and like you start looking forward to that each day. And you're like, oh, I know I'm going to feel really good after this, or I know I'm going to be proud of myself after this. And when you don't get to do that mentally, it's like, you just feel like a bum. I was like, ugh, I'm a freaking bum.
That's how I felt when I got sick for one day. I wanted to, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump out the window, bro.
Yeah.
I get so angry when I'm sick.
Really?
Yeah. Like I did nothing. I was telling Elle, our sister, about, she was like, what'd you do? Like while you were sick? Cause you and her were working bowl time. This was like, I don't know, a few months ago.
Yeah.
I got pretty sick. One day.
One day.
Like I woke up in the middle of the night and I was sick.
Yeah.
I was done.
Yeah.
And I knew it. So when the morning came, I was like, I let y'all know.
Yeah.
Y'all covered for me. But the next day I came back and she's like, what'd you do all day? And I was like, nothing. And she's like, oh, but like what shows did you watch? And I was like, I didn't. She's like, what do you mean? She's like, were you just on your phone the whole time or something? And I was like, no. She's like, oh, you were sleeping. It's like, no. I just sat there.
Oh my gosh.
It was horrible. I have this thing in my mind where I can't, like, I don't want to, like, watch movies / TV shows / YouTube videos / anything
Yeah.
during the day. Like, I can't do it.
You're a psycho.
I feel like such a loser if I'm like, if it's like 3 p.m. and I'm watching Netflix, which is so weird because I used to do that.
Yeah.
Like in college, in between classes, all the boys are there.
Yeah.
Just watch TV,
Yeah.
chill,
Yeah.
whatever. But like, yeah, I just raw dogged that sickness. Just nothing. I just sat there. I spent half the day inside and half the day in the driveway.
Really?
I put a chair in the driveway and
You just sat in the sun, kind of?
yeah, for like 2 hours.
Do you think the sun helped?
I mean, I think it helped.
Yeah.
Kind of like zapped me back a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I went to bed at like 9 p.m. My Whoop score was crazy. Recovery score.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Highest it's ever been,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, it was awesome. I was watching this movie. Last night I was watching this movie.
Okay.
And it's called Mountain Head. Have you heard of this? It's with
Mountain Head.
Steve Carell and 3 of these other guys, and they're like all billionaires, and they like meet together at one of their like houses.
Is this a new movie?
Yeah.
I saw the trailer to this. Keep going. Keep going.
And one of them owns like this social networking platform.
Yeah.
And one of them does like AI,
Mm-hmm.
and then one of them is more like industry stuff.
Okay.
And then one of them's like not a billionaire.
Oh, like a
He-
normal
yeah.
day-to-day guy.
Yeah.
But he's friends with like best friends.
He's
with
not
like
normal. He's worth like 500 million,
Okay.
but the other guy's
Compared
worth
to-
like 220 billion.
Jeez.
And it was hilarious because like they go like bobsledding, or no, they ride those things in the snow, snowmobiles.
Yeah.
Then they climb this mountain, and it's like a tradition that they do. It's like
Okay.
Mountainhead. That's what
Okay.
they do.
Yeah.
And they go out on the top, and then they write on their chests how much money they're worth, and they like line up in order. So the first guy was like 220 bill, second guy was like 63 bill, third guy was like 51 bill.
Yeah.
And then the last guy, the guy that puts on the whole thing, and like he's kind of like weird. He wrote on his chest, and he's like 500 mil. And then he puts a ladle over his neck. It says he's like the soup kitchen guy. Because he's like
Jeez.
comparing himself to the billionaires.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with this, but it's insane. Because like one guy, his net worth went up a little bit, and like he passed the 63 billion guy, and that guy he was pissed. Like once you get to that, it just showed that there's always someone higher
Yeah.
than you,
Yeah.
or there's always someone better than you.
Well, it's like it's all like perspective, you know. Mm-hmm. Like I've listened to podcasts before and heard these guys talking about this millionaire they know, and he was around billionaires, and he was talking about how poor he was, and like this mindset of like he's a multi-millionaire, but because he's comparing himself to these billionaires, he's like, oh my gosh, I gotta make more money. I just gotta do more so I can be, you know, at these billionaires. Like he felt poor around
Yeah.
billionaires.
It's like the rat race.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like never satisfied with what you have. That's like the difference between contentment and complacent, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I think contentment is more of like a positive term.
Yeah.
Complacent's more of like
It's more negative
Yeah.
term, kind of.
like, oh, if you're complacent in something, to me, it kind of feels like, oh, like I'm just accepting where I am.
Yeah.
It's almost like a lazy term.
A lazy term.
Like being, what did I say?
Complacent.
Complacent.
Yeah.
But then being content is like being fulfilled where you are, you know?
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of those guys sometimes lack both of those probably.
True.
I mean, I think it would be hard,
Yeah. No, it would.
but it's kind of the same thing the other way. Surround yourself with 5 people, and that's who you're going to be.
Yeah.
If you surround yourself with some losers, then
That's where you'll be.
you might be a loser.
That's true, man.
Okay, I wrote down some things.
Okay. Hit me with them.
First thing, oh my gosh, did you see Hunter Biden's interview?
No. No, I did not.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Nothing about this. I don't know how you don't see this stuff.
I haven't really been on social media much.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. So you know Hunter Biden's
Yeah.
Joe Biden's
Uh-huh.
son.
Yeah.
Former president's son.
Uh-huh.
And he, he's got a reputation of being sort of like crackhead.
Rowdy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did this interview, and like he hasn't done an interview in like years.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was off the wall, bro. Like
he was what he said was all of it.
everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Wait, what was the interview? Like, was it where was it? What was the interview?
It was, I mean, basically he talked 99% of the time.
Who was it with, or who
I
was
don't even
interviewing?
know. Channel,
Okay.
It was called like Channel 5.
Some news outlet.
I think, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
something.
some journalist guy, and he like, I think he dropped the F-bomb like every sentence, maybe 3 or 4 every sentence. It was insane.
Really?
Like he was going off.
What was he saying? Or
Well,
what was he talking? What were they asking?
Well, he talked a lot about crack cocaine.
Oh. Mm-hmm. In what way?
Like how his use with it, his struggles with it, his ideas around it. Like I wrote down one of his quotes.
Let me hear it.
Okay.
Please let me hear
This
it.
is quoting exactly. You could check me on this.
Word for word.
The only difference between crack cocaine and cocaine is sodium bicarbonate, water, and heat. Literally, that's it. And then he went on to say, I'm not trying to tell people how to make it, but this is how you make it.
What?
Then he also said, people think of crack as being dirty. It is the exact opposite. And then he went in to explain how when you cook crack cocaine,
Yeah.
it heats all the impurities off.
Ah.
So it's actually a really clean form. Because when you do cocaine, you're snorting whatever is in there.
So
Like
if
off the street. Like,
he's like, if you're gonna snort it or smoke it, smoke it.
but he wasn't saying do that.
Right.
He's like, I'm not saying that.
Right.
But then, so I was watching Breaking Points, which is like a independent journalist news thing.
Yeah.
And one of the guys' name is Sauger, and he's freaking hilarious. And he's like, "Oh, so you're saying," or he was like, "So do you think that heats the fentanyl off?" He's like, "Do you think if you cook crack cocaine, that you're not getting any fentanyl? Is it that hot that it cooks off the impurities of fentanyl?" And oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. And then he also said that alcohol was worse than crack cocaine.
Okay, I've actually heard this too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he was saying that like crack cocaine's a lot cleaner,
Hmm.
and basically that's kind of what he was saying.
Okay.
That it's like a cleaner substance.
Okay.
And that in his experience, alcohol is more detrimental
Oh. Okay.
than crack cocaine.
Okay.
I've never done crack cocaine.
Well, because
I don't
he'd be
plan on
like
it.
real hungover, then get cracked out and kind of back, kind of zaps you back in.
But he was literally talking like he was on crack cocaine. Like
Was he?
90 words a second.
Really?
F-bombs left and right. Like,
Is that what happens kind
Wild.
of to your
It was
brain
wild.
and body after you are a recovering addict? Are you still kind of
jittery?
that wiry kind of
I don't know enough about this, but
don't
I would
either.
say possibly.
Possibly.
I mean, it's got to have a long-term
Yeah.
effect,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Big time.
And I think he did crack cocaine for a while.
For a long time.
And I don't know. Is he still doing crack cocaine?
Yeah, I don't know.
He was like, Rogan was talking about it the other day too. And he's like, man, Hunter Biden really makes me want to do crack cocaine. he's like the poster child. And then he went on to talk about how he's like, yeah, Hunter's crazy. He's a wild man, but maybe he should be president.
God. Joe, come on,
It was hilarious. But anyway, the interview was crazy.
That's wild.
But I think the newsworthy part, which this is what Sauger was talking about on Breaking Points, was that he went in on like the whole Democratic Party. Like he thinks that Joe should have been president again.
And Sauger or his son?
His son,
Oh,
Hunter.
okay.
Hunter thinks Joe should have been
Gotcha.
president again. And he's like super pissed at the Democratic base because basically they kind of said, yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they picked Kamala to take his spot.
Yeah.
They could have backed him again
Yeah.
like they did in 2020.
Yeah.
But they said, nah. And so he's like mad. Like scorched earth, angry.
Really?
Like cussed them all out on this interview, said they were all a bunch of effing fakes and like went in on them
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it was crazy. So there's a little cultural update.
Oh yeah.
Also, Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Hulk Hogan passed away. And Malcolm Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show.
Yes.
Which
one is?
He was Hannibal? Habinal?
Yeah. I forget his name.
The uncle?
Yeah, yeah,
I think. On the TV
yeah.
show?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
He
passed
passed
away.
away today?
No, earlier this week. It was
Earlier.
actually really sad.
Ugh.
Drowned
Oh God.
in Costa Rica, I think. Or Puerto Rico. Yeah, he was with his daughter. I
Oh
won't
my
get in,
God.
I won't get into it, but
Yeah,
it was
that's fine.
it was really sad.
Jeez.
But yeah, it came in threes this week.
Jeez. It always does.
Yeah.
I've heard that. That's what they say.
But Ozzy, legend,
Yeah.
he was.
Legend. Just had his farewell tour like just recently.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
yeah, very
He
recent.
performed his last show like 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago, and then passed away. When like earlier this week,
Yeah.
Monday or something.
2 days ago.
2 days ago,
Something
I
like
think he
that.
was like 76 or something.
Man, he's lived a wild life.
Yeah, I was watching a thing about him, and he did live a wild life.
He lived a wild. Okay, is there a story about him biting the head off of like a bat?
Yes.
Have you heard this?
He did
Is that real?
on stage.
On stage.
Yes.
I swear I've heard people like say that. I was like, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, he did that.
He did.
And then he had Parkinson's.
Yeah. I just saw I just saw a clip of his wife
Sharon?
beating up this lady because she was talking about him in this negative way about his Parkinson's and all this. Some clip I saw on Instagram or something
She
like
fought
that.
him?
They were on
She
a
fought
live
her?
interview.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and she stood up, took a drink of whatever she was drinking, threw it in her face, and just started teeing off. Security hopped up. It was awesome.
Is that real?
Yeah, it was real. But this woman was like being horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
she
Sharon was like, I
she
gotta
deserved
defend.
it. Yeah.
I got to defend Ozzy.
Defend my husband's honor. Yeah.
So he was.
I was for it, man. I was like, get in there.
I mean, yeah, to each their own.
get in there.
So
Yeah.
he was. What was the band he was in?
He was in Black Sabbath,
Black Sabbath.
right?
And then he kind of
Yeah.
went off on his own, right?
Which
Legend.
Crazy Train, fire.
It has like 800 million listens on Spotify.
That's nuts.
I wonder what
that's
Sharon's
nuts.
gonna do now.
I don't know. How
She's
many
like
kids do they
72.
have? They've got a couple kids, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the Osbournes.
Yeah.
But I know they had a TV show too.
Mm.
It's kind of like the Kardashians.
Yeah, it was.
Sharon kind of looks like one of the Kardashians. She could be the mom.
She's so good.
She kind of looks like the mom.
She's so good.
Right?
Yeah. Oh
And
my
then Hulk
gosh.
Hogan.
Is this a conspiracy? Yeah. How old was he?
71, I think.
Man.
Cardiac arrest.
Another guy who lived a crazy life.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know much about him either. I mean, I've like always known who he was, but
Yeah.
he was WWE, right?
Mhm. WWE. I don't know what he did before that, if he was some kind of bodybuilder or.
Well, we did a little research today and found out he won a settlement
Oh, yeah.
in 2013.
Over 100 million?
113 million.
113 mil over
Uh,
sex scandal
yep. Some sort of
with his
tape.
with his best friend's wife.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So some news people
Yeah.
or media group or something like published it.
Yeah, yeah,
And he
that's
sued
right.
him for like defamation or something. Won the case.
115 mil.
Do you think in his mind he's like worth it? Or do you think
No, he probably lost a dear friend. His best friend, if what they say was.
that's true?
True, I
No,
don't
no, I
know
think
if-
it was
Wasn't it his best friend's wife?
either that or his wife's best friend. I think it was his wife's best friend. Yeah.
Well, either way.
That could be an
Either way.
angle. Do you think that do you think there's ever been somebody that's like,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do this. So
And then leak
So-
it
yeah,
and then sue whoever publishes it for defamation.
that's risky, man. Because in the eyes of the public, you're just gaining. This is one way to look at it, but you're just gaining more publicity and followers, and like you're kind of building your own stock in a way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like when,
Kardashian.
yeah.
I mean, that kind of put him on the map.
I mean, there you go. It kind of does. It
I
kind of
think
builds.
people may have tried that before.
I mean, I'm sure.
Well, don't people speculate that maybe the mom leaked the tape,
Yeah.
the Kardashians?
Yeah. Yeah.
And look where they are.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Could be.
Man.
I think there's people out there that would do that.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just-
kind of selling your soul to the devil.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like insurance fraud. Like, oh, I got hit by a car. Then you like sue the person, but there's no video evidence.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Or you like fake or you light your house on fire and then say, oh, there was a fire.
Yeah.
So it's like you engage in this.
Yeah.
Video it.
It's got to be. It's selling your soul, man.
Yeah. What else I have written
hit
down?
me. Let me ask you this.
What's up?
So I saw our grandparents the other day, and my grandfather's been doing. Have you ever heard of like doing a little bit of cayenne pepper and some lemon water or something like that, or like a ginger shot? You'll see
Okay.
it has cayenne pepper in
Yeah.
it. What do you think, like on a daily basis, how much you're supposed to consume of cayenne?
Of cayenne?
Right. Like you put a little bit in your lemon water and you chug it real quick.
Like you're kind of making like a wellness shot.
Right. a
Like how
wellness
much
shot.
cayenne would I put in a wellness shot?
In a full day, how much cayenne would you say is like a good, like you get the benefits of cayenne pepper?
I would say pushing it is like a fourth a teaspoon.
Okay. Thank you. Listen to this. So he's been,
Pop is
I
gonna
know
listen
he's
to this.
listening. I love this. We talked about the benefits of the cayenne pepper. Actually, he told me not to talk about this, but I got to say something about it.
He's gonna sue you for defamation.
He is. He is. So he's been doing like a little bit in like a glass of tomato juice or something, and then just like shooting it. He's been reading, beneficial things on it, and which I've always read and heard great things about it.
Sure.
And I did a half of a teaspoon
Okay.
in a little shooter of tomato juice, and it was like, whoa, that's spicy. And he was,
It's like a Bloody Mary.
yeah.
Okay.
But he does about, he's going to get pissed at me for saying this. He does about 2 to 3 teaspoons a day.
Man.
And I was like, Papa, that's a lot. But maybe that's what they read. He said he's read 2 to 3 teaspoons a day is recommended.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was blown away by it. I was like, holy smokes, that seemed. I
Yeah.
tried a half teaspoon. I was like,
Wait, does he do it like all at once?
no, I think he does like a teaspoon in the morning,
Jeez.
teaspoon
I gotta try this.
half the day. Dude, it'll light you up.
Is it like the oregano oil?
Yeah, but it's different. No, it's not like that. Oh,
We love oregano oil.
Oh,
if you have
it
any sort
sucks.
of sinus, mainly like throat
headache even
headache,
probably.
Like if your throat hurts, oil of oregano.
Mm-hmm.
Health food store has it. Amazon, whatever. Probably Walmart has it.
Yeah.
4 drops. You could do less. 4 drops right under your tongue, knocks it out immediately. I swear, it's like magic.
It'll light you up.
It
The potency
It's
is
potent.
like insane.
It's not that it burns. I mean, it burns a little bit.
It burns a little bit, but it's not. It's like I don't know. It's unlike anything else.
Yeah.
You taste it there for like the next.
Yeah. I think
While.
I have a speculation
Okay.
about this.
Hit me with it.
So I did oregano oil 2 days in a row because my throat was getting a little scratchy, and I was like, let's drop this on here. Then for the next like 4 nights, I always eat like a yogurt bowl with a bunch of fruit in it at night. The fruit tasted like oregano.
Wow.
Except it was just the strawberries. It was very odd.
Wait, just the strawberries?
Just the strawberries.
Tasted like oregano?
Yes. All the other fruits tasted normal.
Weird.
I haven't looked into this, but that's what happened.
Weird.
Like I was like my yogurt bowl is like layered. It's got all different kinds of fruits in it. So like there might be a strawberry here, a blueberry there, a banana over here.
yeah.
So like I'm hitting the banana, boom, here comes the cherry. All right. Boom. And like a lot of times visually I don't really know exactly which fruit it is because it's all mixed in with yogurt
Right.
and like protein powder and stuff. So, you know, I know it's a cherry if it tastes like a cherry. And, you know, once I get a spoonful, I can kind of see.
Yeah.
Immediately, I hit the strawberry. This is in between left and right of other fruits.
Yeah.
Tasted straight oregano. At first, I was like, what is this taste? Is this a bad strawberry? Kept going. Hit another mango. Hit a pineapple. Hit a banana. Boom. Oregano again.
What in
With the strawberry.
world?
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Any scientists listening, please call in. Let us know what's going on.
Weigh in on this because
That is actually weird.
yeah. But I do recommend oil of oregano. It's freaking fire.
Yeah.
I wrote down some other things. You want to hear?
Yeah. Hit me with them. What are your thoughts, concerns?
All right. Another one we got here is Candace Owens.
Oh, Candy.
Candace Owens created this series
Okay.
on YouTube
Okay.
called Becoming Bridget. Do you know what I'm referring to?
No idea.
Okay. So Bridget is the wife of Mr. Macron,
Okay.
President Macron of France. So she's the first lady of France.
Okay.
And Candace Owens created this investigative piece saying that Bridget was born a man.
This again?
Yeah. She
Okay.
goes deep, multiple episodes. I haven't seen them yet.
Okay,
but
let me ask you this. Why is it important to her, to Candace Owens, if some other dude's, I know it's not some other dude, the president of France, his wife, first lady, why does she care if he's
like, why does it matter?
Yeah.
I don't have an answer to that. I don't know if it does matter. I mean, it hasn't mattered.
Is she trying to, I don't know,
Like, is she just trying to like
stir stuff, stir the
just
pot?
stay relevant? I guess.
Not really stay relevant, but why?
Like, why did? Yeah.
Why is that important?
I think it's
Does it go into some deeper issues?
well, I think as let's say you are a political / journalist / investigative journalist.
Let's say I'm the French president,
Okay.
and I married a man,
Okay.
turned woman.
They're saying she
didn't
turned,
tell anybody.
They're saying she turned woman before you
He married?
before you married her.
Before I
Yes.
married her.
Not without your knowledge though.
So
Candace
I
Owens-
know that she was once a man.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. This is what Candace Owens
Okay.
thinks. Okay.
Gotcha.
But the headline here
okay.
is this has been weeks, months since
Okay.
she's done this.
Okay.
But the headline here from this week is that you
Me.
say I'm Candace. I'm Candace. You're President Macron.
Macron.
That's
That's Mr. Macron.
Mr. President.
Thank you.
Macron.
Yeah, thank you.
you decided this week that you and Mrs. Macron are going to sue me for defamation. That's the headline here.
Gotcha.
And so everyone on the internet
Uh-huh.
is like, why is he suing Candace Owens? He's the president of France, and Candace Owens is just a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
Who's also a journalist
Right.
/ YouTuber / whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
Right.
the internet is saying,
Because
are you
I-
saying this is like, you're acknowledging this? You should just,
is it defamation if it's true though?
no.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know the legal. I don't know the legal definitions here, but I think you're gonna have more chance of winning a defamation case. Well, I guess it could be true, because just like Hulk Hogan, I mean the tape was real, but
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
the defamation on his name is
Still
what won him the
remained.
case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So are they like, the internet's like, why are you suing her? Like, are you saying that this is like, you're taking this serious?
I see.
You know, like, why
I
are you
see.
taking this so serious? Which I see both sides, because one, she is very famous,
Yeah.
and like a lot of people have
Big.
seen this.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sure this is like very annoying for them.
Yeah.
If it's not true. Like, I'm sure they get questions about it every day. It's
Yeah.
like trending on Twitter or X all the time.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, he hit her with a lawsuit,
Wow.
which is, she's like, dub.
That's a win to her.
That's a win. Like, like she caught the attention of him so much.
Yeah.
Like, she pressed the button so much. Like, she's like, I won.
Got him.
Yeah. She said that one of his lawyers or something came to her door in the United States, knocked on the door, said, "You've been served
Whoa.
by the president of France."
Whoa.
She was like, this is lit.
Well, also, it builds Candace's stock.
Yeah. Well, and the story just continues.
And the story continues.
now she can put out some more
Yeah.
videos about, yeah.
Wow.
But what I was saying earlier is, because you were like, what's the point of all this? If you're Candace Owens and that's your career, that's your passion, that's everything, is political commentating / investigative journalist, then yeah, there might be some stories that are like maybe more worthwhile. But is that just in her nature, DNA? Like
There's what in her nature?
investigative journalism. Like, I'm going to investigate things that are happening.
Yeah, but in my mind, it's like, why this?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Well, she's done others.
I know.
But this is one that she's
She
got a
felt
special place in her heart for
Yeah.
this one. Which now, I guess she did win, because now I kind of want to watch it and see
Yeah.
what's going on
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Is it real?
Yeah.
But even if it is
She's
real,
good. She's good.
she's
dude.
good. She's good.
I
But even
mean-
if it is real, does it matter?
No, I mean, no, not really.
Unless there's like some implications we don't know about.
Yeah. To
But-
me, it's like it doesn't change my life. Why does it? I don't.
Right.
I don't care.
So is it just entertainment on the backs of someone else, kind of?
You know, Candace making a little extra money.
A lot of extra.
A lot of extra money. But
Is that all political commentating is?
I don't know, man.
Is like entertainment?
I mean,
It's, first of all, it's impossible to keep up with.
impossible.
And second of all, does it actually, like, think if it didn't exist, political commentating. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I think because there are major media, because there is major media, like Fox, CNN, like these huge conglomerates that are like the quote unquote like news, like people refer to as like legacy media or like big media
Yeah.
or like the OGs of media. Like, all those years ago, that's where you got your news. There
Yeah.
wasn't like independent journalists really
Yeah.
that were like a thing that anyone actually paid attention to. So it was just like face value what the news was telling you, you know?
There was no other way to look at it.
Yeah. There's no
Or
other
there's no
view.
other outlet of
Yeah.
getting your news.
So I see both sides because one, if there's one source, like our grandparents were telling me, you know, back in their heyday, it was like there was like one or two news stations, and like you got your news,
Yeah.
and that was it,
Yeah.
and everyone took it face value.
Yeah, if you wanted
Kennedy
to,
was shot. Okay. There's no like investigative, independent journalist.
yeah.
So now there is with different sides of the stories, but has it gone, is it too,
Entertainment and not
like
story important.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
part of me thinks that maybe the independent journalist, the basis was good. Like, yes, let's have a different view to like these huge media conglomerates that are maybe sometimes have some conflict
Yeah.
here. Let's bring another side from the perspective of just an independent person. Like, let's do our own without any conflict, do our own research, do our own political investigating and see what's really going on here.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know this. I'm just posing the question. Has it been co-opted into like a entertainment? Now, it's almost like whenever you have a big thing, like a big corporate company or a big, huge news outlet or a huge food company or something, and then you have the little guys, the startups, you know, and I feel like this is like a cycle that repeats itself. It's like, just like with, take food, for example, like here's a brand, Siete. They started out, it was like a family. They started making all these like clean chips,
Yeah.
like tortillas,
Yeah.
those type of things, seasonings, all clean, super good ingredients. Okay. They built it up. Then they started getting big and bigger
Yeah.
and bigger. Then Pepsi comes in and buys them for like, I don't know what the number was.
Yeah.
It was over 500 million.
Wow.
So now Pepsi owns their brand. So now Pepsi slowly over the next 10 years going to start cutting some costs, you know, to make to mass and scale it.
Yeah.
So they're going to start cutting some stuff, switching out ingredients. It's
Yeah.
not going to be as clean. It's going to be little things, little one by one things until now it's just a Pepsi brand and you've lost the ability to use all of these clean ingredients because the scale wasn't as large. So it's this is kind of a cynical way to look at it, but like all the little brands and all of the little startups, company wise,
Yeah.
they have so much more leeway to do stuff. You know,
Yeah.
they can act in their own interest because
Yeah.
it's just them.
Yeah.
Mr. Pete started this company. He can do whatever he wants with it because they're only bringing in $10 million a year,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
$30 million a year revenue. So he has complete control. But then they get so big, eventually he sells it
Yeah.
to one of the big guys. Pepsi, Hershey, whatever. Then it's just another brand under their brand.
Yeah.
Then it becomes corporate again.
Yeah.
Then it becomes what he was setting out to be different
Yeah.
then. And that's kind of how I maybe am thinking about independent journalism. Is that it's
Yeah, 'cause
starting out
on a-
combating it and eventually it's just going to become it.
Yeah, because on such a large scale, cutting olive oil to canola oil per chip is 0.01 cents, but in the grand scheme of 10 million bags sold, that's $5 million that I could be pocketing. Yeah. It's a,
Same thing with probably pharmaceuticals,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So that's what's got me thinking about the independent journalism world.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just going to become?
Well, probably, yeah, it might. And hopefully you'll still have those couple out there who are still that like mom and pop, like we want the facts, we want this, we want.
Which I'm not saying that they're not bringing facts. There's also another way to look at this. Is the political atmosphere so insane all the time, so crazy, so much stuff happens all the time that in order for them to even keep up, it just seems so. Maybe it's the content, not the delivery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe like Breaking Points, I like Breaking Points, and they report a lot of things that just happen, and they have their own commentary and stuff, but it's like the things that are happening are crazy.
Yeah.
Like Biden's son comes on and
Yeah.
says a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
It's like maybe it's just the culture that we're in, And now I'm thinking, do you think more people are gonna, like, AI's coming, right? Everyone's scared AI is gonna take over and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it right here publicly. I think people are gonna ditch it.
Really?
I think we're actually gonna go in reverse.
Why is this? Because they always say history repeats itself.
I kind of think that people, I mean, in your view, I feel like people are already kind of starting to like the whole homesteading thing is like a trend. It's like a thing.
Big right now.
And then also, I was listening to Danny Jones on Rogan, and he was talking about, this brand that makes those little iPad things that are like,
Oh, yeah.
it's
Danny
like
Jones.
anti-technology.
Yeah.
It's like technology without the technology.
Yes.
And it's like, how crazy is it that a tech company can make something so layman's terms, so not innovative? It's like, it's so not innovative, it's innovative.
It's innovative.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
And so I'm like, is that the direction? Like, are those the startups that are going to start happening? Yes, obviously there's tons of like AI startups and all this kind of stuff, and people that are like pushing the envelope. But then I think there's also startups that just like that one, that are like giving, like, obviously they saw a need or they saw a want from the public, from people that wanted a device that basically wasn't a device.
Yeah. But they're taking out the things that are like can have negative effects to humans. So it's almost like coming from like a health-based standpoint where it's like, okay, this is the technology we have. How can we take out the things that are harmful to us, or how? But it's a certain group of people, though, right? The people who are like the Gary Breckas, who are like all, they base their life on like health and fitness and wellness and that kind of stuff. I mean, kind of, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're
'Cause you're
trying to avoid the blue light at night.
Right.
They're trying to like calm their minds to get better sleep, and they have all these protocols at night to enhance their recovery so that they can live longer, type thing.
But will you always have those two like paths? You're always going to have are you always going to have the guys pushing the tech world of, and then you're always going to have the guys who kind of go behind and find a healthier, better, maybe not better, but
I see what you're trying to say. I see what you're saying. But I think the difference is that has always been segregated by age. Like, it's always been the young people were like the tech, innovative, the new, high technology, all this kind of stuff. And it was the old people, the older generations that were like, slow down. Like, we just want the book. I don't want to read on a screen. I just want to read the book, you know?
Yeah.
But now, just like this startup, which I'm sure there's a lot, I want to get more into that. But I mean, they're selling to young people.
Yeah.
The young people are like, whoa. I don't want the blue light. I don't want the distractions.
Yeah.
I don't want all the technology while I'm trying to work, while I'm trying to sleep, while I'm trying to read, you know?
Yeah.
Because like this thing just has notes and PDFs and
Right.
books. It doesn't have social media. It doesn't have blue light. It doesn't have all of the whole like instant gratification type stuff, you know? I don't know. I kind of see a world where people wise up to the big tech tactics of like, because I mean, what's the biggest way that a tech company monetizes off of you? Attention.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what marketing is, attention.
Yeah.
So if they can steal your attention I mean, what is it? What's the term? Doom scrolling?
Yeah.
Just, that's what makes them money.
Yeah.
That's marketing.
Yeah.
That's eyeballs all the time, 24/7, never stops. Keep them on it. Keep feeding it. Feed the algo, baby.
Yeah.
Feed the algo.
Yeah.
But then if you start having a kind of I don't want to sound like apocalyptic here, but like an awakening of like young people that are like, hold up.
What is this doing to me?
Yeah. Like I'm starting to wise up. Like I see what you're doing and I see what it's doing to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not having a positive effect on me.
Yeah.
I'm comparing myself to everybody else. I'm constantly distracted.
Yeah.
I spend this many hours a day just scrolling on my phone. Like, I don't want that anymore.
Yeah.
I want something where I can actually be creative, actually sleep,
Yeah.
actually be engaged with what I'm doing, actually be able to set it down and be with my family,
Yeah.
be with my friends, blah, blah, blah. I mean, just that one tech company has made me think about all of
Yeah.
this. Like,
Yeah.
is there another way? And if enough people start abandoning that notion of like the always forward AI takeover, technology advancement,
Then they have to change. Right.
where are the eyeballs?
Right. Right. Right.
I mean, I'm joining the train.
What's that
I'm
company?
going notebook, baby.
There we go.
Paper.
There we go. What else you got written down over there?
Oh yeah, I got some other stuff.
Yeah.
I was reading today, which this has to do with like the tariffs and stuff. Which
Yeah.
we were talking about this earlier, but I thought it was crazy about orange juice.
Yeah. The percent.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell the people.
Well, I was
the
reading
statistic.
I was reading a news story today, and it was talking about the tariff that is supposed to go in effect August 1st on Brazil
Yeah.
from the United States. 50% tariff on all Brazil imports from Brazil to the United States. Trump wrote a letter to Lula, president of Brazil, said we're going to do this tariff
Yeah.
on August 1st, which it's still not August 1st. I don't know what's going to happen
Right.
because two things. One, they could negotiate a deal, Brazil and the United States, before August 1st
Yeah.
to squash it or to lower it or to do something.
Right.
Another possibility is that I found out, which I didn't know this, but there's a court case going on right now. And it's VOS elections versus Trump. And the final hearing is on July 31st, the day before August 1st. And the court is either going to rule in VOS selections favor, which would negate and block Trump's abilities to impose the tariff on Brazil,
Okay.
or Trump wins, he can do the tariff. So either Brazil and the United States come together and squash the 50%, come to an agreement,
Yeah.
or VOS wins this case against Trump, and which I don't know what happens there. And I'm not trying to talk about is the tariff good or bad, whatever.
Right.
I was taken aback by the amount of orange juice exported.
This is nuts, actually. Tell them.
Well, first off, the United States buys 42% of orange juice exported from Brazil. So of all the orange juice exported from Brazil, the U.S. buys 42% of it. Almost half. Almost half of Brazil's orange export goes to the United States, which is a lot of oranges.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And to put that in perspective, tell them this next statistic.
I hope this is the one you're thinking of.
I hope so too.
Brazil produces 80%
Yeah.
of the world's orange juice.
So out of 80% of the world's orange juice, the U.S. is buying almost 50% of that.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
So, I mean, we're basically consuming 50% of
Yeah.
the oranges in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's not right.
Well,
That's not right.
sorta.
Sort of. But we consume
Sorta.
a lot and we get a lot from Brazil.
Yeah.
And Brazil makes a lot. Mm-hmm. Well, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
I guess our percent would be a little lower.
A little lower.
We'd be like 30% of
Yeah.
the world's orange juice.
Still.
Yeah. So it was just talking about how like the farmers that are like growing all these oranges are like, it's almost not even worth it.
Yeah.
Because the price already is doubled. Or their price point has halved.
Gotcha.
So like they're almost like, is it even worth it?
Jeez.
So now I saw Brazil and Mexico are trying to work out a deal to do trade there. Because basically to Brazil, it's like if this tariff happens, we got two options. One option is to export through Costa Rica, like move the oranges to a different country and then export them up
Yeah.
into the United States. But I think that's they're like, this feels a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Because like Trump even said in the letter, he was like, if you try to go around it, I'll find out and tax you even more or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know the likelihood of that. And then the other thing is find a new market,
Yeah.
which August 1st coming up pretty quick. Which this kind of directly impacts us. I kind of wanted to hear your take on this because our business is importing products from Brazil. Our business is importing products from the United States into Brazil.
Yeah.
Yes, the 50% tariff has no direct effect on us, but my concern is what's the indirect effect?
I thought about that today too.
Like Lula, the president of Brazil, has already said, if you tariff us, we're going to impose reciprocal tariffs on products coming from the United States.
Yeah.
Because in his mind, he's like, you hurt us, we're going to hurt you.
Yeah.
So then now I'm like, hold up.
Yeah.
Let's not impose any tariffs.
Careful now.
Careful
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So now I'm like pretty invested in this. I'm like, it's kind of crazy because like, I mean, a few years ago, I wouldn't think twice about any of this stuff. One, because I was young and like whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but now, and then there's two reasons why I'm like invested in it. One, yes, business now.
Yeah.
Because a 50% tariff on our products coming into the country of Brazil
Yeah.
would be horrible. I mean, it would be horrible. It'd be an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
So now I'm like invested in it. Secondly, and I think this could go into another conversation, but now we've been to Brazil multiple times. Like we know people in Brazil. Shout out João and Yuri. And I'm like, I feel like a connection to Brazil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, those are my boys. And like, who's the man making the oranges? He's probably like, what the hell's going on here?
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, I mean, if it does go into effect, the poor farmer, I mean, he's going to,
Yeah.
who knows? I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah. I don't know what he's going to do either.
42% is a big percentage.
Yeah.
Also, we have a tri blend here at the shop. One of those beans being from Brazil.
Yeah. So coffee beans, obviously the export is huge, which I was reading today and they were like, yeah, it's not going to stop anything. They're just going to pay more.
Yeah.
Because like we're so addicted to coffee,
Yeah. I believe that.
you know. But
Coffee might go up, though.
coffee will go up
Yeah.
if it goes into effect.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy because like I never would have been invested, but then it kind of got me thinking about like the power of like travel, you know, and perspective and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I think
huge.
it definitely, because now I'm like, I don't want the tariff to happen.
Yeah. Well, when it's like
Like I want Zhao,
Yeah.
I want your, like,
yeah,
I want them to win, you know?
there's definitely a lot of power and learning and like in traveling in itself. When you grow up in one place and never leave that place, it's almost like have this not conceited mindset, but it's almost like you've never seen anything else. So in your mind, it's like this is the only thing that exists. This
Like
is
you
the
don't know what
only
you don't know.
world. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and it's hard to take a perspective outside of your own.
Yeah.
In a
You
way.
you don't have.
Or your own view, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of that's next Friday, I think.
Yeah.
August 1st.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, what's going to happen? You know, and then I also think about, I love Brazil. And like, we want to get down there soon. And I'm like,
Let's go.
okay.
Let's buy tickets
Okay. When do you want to buy tickets?
this weekend.
Okay. Henry and I have been talking about heading down to Brasilia.
I was trying to make it like a spur of the moment. Like they think we
Oh.
just.
Yeah. Scratch
No, I'm
that.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Tell,
No, tell
edit,
them, tell
edit
them.
that out. Tell.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Don't. You might. Don't.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, but we've been talking about it, and yeah, we want to get down there, maybe stay for a couple weeks, maybe a month, and
see what happens.
yeah, do
Is
some-
that kind of the vibe?
yeah. We don't want to say too much.
We don't want to say too much.
No.
But we're gonna go,
Yeah.
and
Pod will continue.
Pod will
Video
continue.
clips will come out. It'll be fun.
yeah, I think we're gonna start vlogging a little bit, kind
Yeah.
of show the journey. We're between two though
Yeah.
locations.
Dude, I've been looking.
Should we talk about the locations?
Yeah, I've been looking into Natal.
So,
pretty sick.
location number 1, Fortaleza.
Fortaleza.
Fortaleza, northeast Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful spot. I was only there for a few days, but I instantly fell in love. It was on the end of my 2-month travel, and I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to come home,
Well,
which is very out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of 2 months in a foreign country, you're like, home kind of sounds nice.
Right.
But
Not in Fortaleza.
I didn't want to come. Have we talked about my Fortaleza
I
experience?
don't know. No, maybe because you came back. Maybe we did.
I'll just round it up real
Round
quick.
it up.
End of my 2-month trip, I hit Manaus, I hit Natal, I hit Recife, I hit Fortaleza. February 2nd, it was on my birthday.
Yeah.
The day of my birthday is when I was flying home.
Okay.
Flight was at 5 a.m. No. Like 4 a.m. They're always in the middle of the night in Brazil.
Crazy.
Don't know why.
Crazy.
I speculate it's because of the heat. But anyway. Flight was at like 4:30, 5 a.m. Slept through my alarm. Well, first of all, I was like, I'm not going to go to sleep because if I go to sleep, what if I don't wake up?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm calling the Uber I scheduled the Uber in advance for like 1 a.m. Pick me up, take me to the airport, plenty of time. Boom. I was like, I can make it to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Hell no. Was watching Netflix. See, Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a downfall. Was watching Netflix, RKO'd, passed out. Still had alarms set. Even reached out to my family in the United States and said, please call me at this time multiple times.
Yeah.
If I don't answer, keep calling me because that means I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Please wake me up. They called me hundreds of times. Alarms went off. Uber driver called me.
Wow. Did he really?
Like 16 times.
Did he really?
Messaged me. Even went inside to the reception. They called my room.
No way.
Nothing.
You slept through it?
Slept through it. I wish they let him up.
Yeah.
I would have given him a massive tip.
Yeah.
If he came and banged on my door.
Yeah.
So
Any Uber
then-
drivers? Remember that?
Yeah. Go to the client's door.
Just walk in.
Don't do that. So anyway, I wake up at like 5 a.m. Like I wake up the exact time my flight was leaving.
Yeah, I remember mom calling me and being like, "Where's all? I can't get a hold of Oliver."
Y'all thought I got
Yeah.
taken.
Mom was like, "He's in a foot." Yeah, she she was.
She told me
really-
after the fact that she thought my organs were being harvested.
Yeah.
At the time. I said, wow. Anyway,
she really believed
I
it.
woke up at 5. I was like it was so out. I never do that.
No.
I never would do that.
Yeah.
Miss a flight. Mm-hmm. I was so mad. And I was like, my flight was, let's say it was at 4 and it was like 4:30 when I woke up and I'm like 35 minutes from the airport. I immediately called an Uber, went straight to the airport. I was like, maybe they got delayed. They didn't. Anyway, it was honestly, it might have been top 3 worst days of my life.
Wow.
Yeah. Dropped an extra like $1,500 on a flight.
Is that mine?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah, because you had.
Well, they said I'd already checked out on my Airbnb, had all my stuff. I was there. I was like, can you just put me on the next one? They were like, no, there's not like the next one. First of all, you missed your flight. So like you don't get anything for that.
Yeah.
It doesn't just,
Yeah.
it wasn't our fault.
Yeah.
So like there's no rollover here.
Yeah, yeah.
So they were like, hell no. The next one's in 2 days. Yeah. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? Sit at the airport for 2 days? Go back and rent another Airbnb for 2 days? I was so done.
Yeah.
I was just like, it might have been a rash decision. But they were like, or there's one like in 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, screw it, put me on it. Anyway, that happened. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But I loved Fortaleza.
Yeah.
So that's one of the places we're looking at. Second place,
Second place is Natal.
something happened.